Welcome back. We're having these commerce conversations now. The chamber office doors are back open. And who am I here speaking with?
Sherry Crye.
I'm laughing because Sherry and I literally share a wall together here at the chamber office.
Know who I am.
But thank you again for taking a couple minutes. Today you wear a lot of hats. And thank you for everything you do in our community. But we're talking about the Your Skills, Your Future initiative, which you've been a driving force behind. It's 3 years old?
Yes, we're in our third year of this initiative now.
And the chamber, from my understanding, help folks understand who are watching this, and some folks may be more familiar and some are just learning about it. How did this come to be?
Well, the Your Skills, Your Future initiative was started about 3 years ago because we were hearing from our local industries that they were having a hard time finding the skilled workers they needed. There was a definite skills gap. And so we said, what can we do to help address this problem? So we met with our local educators, some other industry people, and we came up with this initiative, Your Skills, Your Future, which is actually a website, yourskillsyourfuture.com. And we created it so it addresses students, parents, educators, and job seekers. There's something for all of those on the website, which should, number one, we wanted to make them aware of what great advanced manufacturing and technical careers are available right here in Cleveland and Bradley County, and how they can get training for these careers, what education is needed, where they can get this, and they do this for the students. They do this through taking a career quiz. Finds out what would you be good at? What would you be interested in? Say you take the quiz and you would be good as a welder. Then it will tell you, well, a welder in this area makes this much money per year, which usually catches their attention. Welders make very good money.
Pay well, absolutely.
And then it would say, so if you want to be a welder, then if you're a high school student, then connect to your CTE department at your local high school, whether that's in Cleveland City or Bradley County. And then what additional training are you going to need after high school? And that way you can find out where you need to go after that. We are partners with Cleveland State Community College and TCAT of Athens, and we are also partners with Chattanooga State and TCAT of Chattanooga, which has much training in a lot of these careers, and so then that gives the students an opportunity to see where they can go to get the training they need to meet this need for our employers.
Sure, and once again, this is a regional collaborative.
It is.
I know it's continuing to grow momentum. We mentioned the website, but it's yourskillsyourfuture.com, correct?
Yes, it is.
And folks can also go through the chamber, go to clevelandchamber.com. There is hunt for the Your Skills, Your Future logo. That kind of helps lead the path there for more information. There's also the employer piece on there. You might have referenced that. If folks are looking for jobs right now, there's a link with that?
Yes, there is. Well, as we said, there's a section for job seekers on the website, and it'll take you directly to all, I'm not saying all, but a lot of our local and regional employers. It links to their website, shows what jobs they have available, so that these people can find out if there's a job available and what they're going to get training in. And so they can directly, we know most of our employers do online applications now. So that puts them directly to the HR department of all of those employers, so that they can possibly find out how to get started on applying for a job.
And you know, folks have really gone that way. I mean, I remember in the early days, I would fill an application out, I would stop by and drop it off, and that may exist in some areas, but otherwise, those online resources are so crucial. And this is really a one-stop shop,
yes,
where folks can, whether they're entering earlier in their development for the workforce, or if they're looking to transition into other employment opportunities.
Right. It's for students that are in high school maybe, or in already in post-secondary that are going, what should I do with my life? And they can get direction there. It's also for people that may have a job, but they may be underemployed. We may have unemployed people that are looking for a job, and that way they can find out what jobs are available. Our parent piece of this is because we want parents to know that your student can get training and have a good career and not have to go to a 4 or 6 years of college and have a lot of student debt.
Or leave home.
Leave
to
home.
stay here
they can
in our
stay
community.
here, they can
that they
get their
grew up in.
training, they can get, we have lots of jobs available here, and they're great careers. They have great futures. And, you know, there's been a stigma for many years that manufacturing careers are not where you want to go.
But it's a clean environment, air conditioned, whatever.
Yes,
That's all the levels.
it's so high tech now. There's robots. You have to have computer skills
That's
in
really
any
cool.
of these jobs. It's not, you know, it's not just a dirty, sweeping, dark, whatever job. So that's why we wanted parents to know about it. And also there's information on there about where students can use the Tennessee Promise and get that training at our community colleges or our TCATs for free. Or those that are underemployed or unemployed can use Tennessee Reconnect to go back to school to get training so that they'll be qualified for these jobs. And it's a win-win for our industry because they're getting the employees they need.
That's great. I've really enjoyed the stories, the video testimonials
Yes.
that are on the Your Skills, Your Future
Yes.
website. I'm really helping folks identify, like you were saying, whether they're in the earlier in their development, students, or where they're people that have changed their careers. I think that's crucial for that. So once again, they go there, they can students, parents, educators, career seekers. It is all there.
It is
If they
all
go
there.
to your skills, yourfuture.com. Is there anything that I didn't ask you about that we wanted to share today?
Well, we just want to say I mentioned advanced manufacturing careers, but we also have information on there about other technical careers, the medical field, there's always openings in the medical field. That's always a good advanced career for students to look into. So we have information there about that. And it is also a constant work in progress.
Absolutely.
We're always adding to it. We're also adding more employers on there with links to their websites. Our partnerships with the schools, you know, we're just constantly updating those things. So even if you've looked at it before, look at it again.
Well, that's a great thing with the website. Continue to come back. I know with social media, I believe there's also a Facebook.
Yes, there's a Facebook, a Twitter, and an Instagram, I believe.
You
for
name
Your
it.
Skills, Your
Whatever
Future.
it takes to get
Yes,
folks connected.
And we're using that. We are using, or not using, implementing guidance counselors and career coaches in our high schools to kind of direct the students to this, you know, to make them aware of these careers. And I think one thing that we can see that the success of this program, as I said, it's in our third year. The success of it is that in our local high schools and in our community colleges and TCATs, that they are getting more and more students taking those courses that lead to the advanced manufacturing careers, the mechatronics, the welding,
Wow.
you know, and so that I think speaks to the success of our initiative because we have more people interested getting the training, which leads to the employees for our local employers.
That's great.
So it's a win-win.
It is a win-win. And thank you once again for everything that you do in our community and for our chamber, for workforce development. That is your primary title and role, but all the layers of the onion that goes with that in our community.
Yes.
So thank you, and stay well, be safe, and continue to thrive in our community with programs like this.
Thank you.